Hello, hello. It feels it's a bit less comfortable than I thought it would be because the D-pad is quite close to the edge, and you have to. Yeah. I feel like I want to hold it like this, like high up, but I should actually hold it like this because the edge comes like you want to put it into the like into here, right? So your thumb naturally is here, whereas to actually use the D-pad, you have to rest it against here. I think this is this is probably the bad ergonomics, the bit of bad ergonomics that you have with this, because you it goes into your palm and then your thumb is kind of like not resting on the controls. That's why I don't think this is the most comfortable handheld in the world. If maybe if I try adjusting it and adjusting myself and just holding it like this, it might be better. I hope that answers your question. So I'll try to basically hold it like this instead of like holding it like this, like a normal. Okay, let's kind of demonstrate. Is when you hold a regular screen, 16:9 or 5:3 or whatever. You've got the corner here, and it feels, and your thumb is resting in the right place. Whereas this one is kind of strange at first because it's so tall, and maybe they needed to put the controls like up there instead. But I haven't played much on it. I've literally just got it, so I don't know. Yeah, this has kind of got the same problem actually. I just realised. This one's even worse. Because you've got nothing to, like, you're holding it like this. Let's play some games. So I'm playing S-Bread. This is like made for this console basically. This game is pretty good. Playing this shooter is actually pretty damn good on this console. I've just realised. Because these type of games, they look too small. They look way too small on the on 3.5-inch screens. But on this screen, it looks really, really good. It looks fantastic. Whoops. Sorry, I wasn't watching. I was watching the camera. But this looks pretty damn good. The thumbstick feels pretty good. Normal standard switch D-pad or switch thumbstick. Man, this game does look brilliant on this console. Oops. Yeah, the display is fantastic. I've yeah, it's just hitting me now actually. It looks really smooth. Looks brilliant. Probably looks good on camera, right? It does. Let me just try and. I don't know if you can do. I can do a comparison here. Let me just. Let's just quit the game. I'll play this again because it's quite fun. But I have this on max brightness. Let's try a Miu Mini on max brightness. Mario, where are you, Mario? Mario. It's a bit more like the colors look a bit better on the RGB30 actually. They do look slightly better. Let's just get some kind of Mario in here. Oops. Okay, while that's going, I can. Right, so that's a max brightness. Where's my Mario? Oh, where's my? There it is. So it didn't come like this, by the way. The RGB30 I bought, it didn't have any SD cards at all. So yeah, not even an operating system. So I had to load all this myself. Sadly, I don't have my RG35XX. I sold it to a friend. So I don't have that one at the moment. The closest thing I have is probably this or my my RG353 VS. How do you... maybe... Oh, yeah, so the screen is like way brighter. The RGB30 is way brighter. The contrast is really good. Let me just... Is there a way I can reset this game? No. Damn. So I don't know if that helps. You can see that... from what I can see is that the RGB, so they're both on maximum brightness. The Miu Mini, definitely the brightness doesn't go as high. The resolution obviously is not there. I think the color balance on this, on the RGB30 is really good. Like the color temperature, it's not overly warm and it's not overly cold. I think that's quite good. I can't see any sort of response issues when Mario's running to the right. Like I don't see any blurring or anything like that. It looks pretty damn good actually. Let me just try. So what somebody was saying in the Discord was they were recommending that we would go to integer scale and then crop over scan, and then put the aspect ratio probably at core provided, right? and overscale it. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, it's gone all wrong. It's gone all wrong. What was the 1x1? No, that's all wrong. Oh, what we were trying to do. What's the SNES? Is it 3x4? No, it's 3x2. Somebody was saying that you could. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one. You could sort of cut off the edge and then get a bigger screen. Let's try this. It's a little bit. Yeah, so this looks, yeah, this looks pretty damn good. This looks pretty damn good. Okay, so thanks for joining. Thanks for joining this live stream. Sorry, we were just warming up here. So I've got my PowKiddy RGB30 today. It comes in this box. There's nothing really exciting about this box. It's just a yellow box. It says Shenzhen PowKiddy Network Technology on the side. It's got the address on the side, and then it says black, white, blue, or other. I wonder what other is. Inside you get the normal console packaging. You get some instructions in Chinese. Not really that useful. Oh, they're in English as well now. Okay, and then you get a USB-C, USB-A adapter cable. You do not get a power adapter, which is fine. It's pretty bare bones. I paid about 63 US dollars for mine because I got mine from China rather than well, I'm supposed it all comes from China, but I got mine from Taobao, which is the Chinese store. What else? It was late. I ordered it at the weekend, and it should have arrived yesterday, but the depot was full, so I couldn't unfortunately get it. And then it arrived today. So I didn't get the blue or white ones. I originally kind of wanted a white one because all my consoles, most of my consoles are like black, but I just went for the black one because it was in stock. The other ones weren't. Only the black and the blue one were in stock, so I ended up getting a black one. So one thing to note about the plastic. My first impression straight away was that I thought the plastic looks a bit cheap. So the plastic that they're using, I heard, is the same as all of the other PowKiddy products, and it feels a bit cheap compared to like an Anbernic, like an RG353 here. So that's the first thing that hit me. Like, it was a little bit cheap, and especially like the mold is not like, you can see some like where it's not, the plastic's not perfect. It's still got some like patterns around here, and it's not great. Like, it's like you see here, there's some like blotches in the plastic. I don't know if that comes up well on the camera, but it's like, it's not it's like that cheap plastic, it's not as bad as like a yeah, not sure what to compare it to, but I guess it's like a thin plastic or something. The shape is good. Like the corners are rounded, and the I even, like, when I saw this first on the pictures, this like grip area, I thought it was a bit crap, but actually in person it actually works okay. I mean, it gives the console a little bit of texture, and I don't mind that. I think that's quite good. The back is completely blank, and I did ask Taki Udon if the black was like very fingerprinty, and actually it's okay. Like you do see some obviously when I'm holding it, it's got some fingerprint marks, but it's not as bad as like of other consoles that I've seen. Like, I used to have a Retroid Pocket 2, and that one was pretty bad actually. When you use it, it looks like it's all slimy, and it's all it just looks terrible when you use it. But this one, like, I don't feel myself needing to wipe it down every time I use it. It's okay. I mean, it's still got some fingerprints, but it's okay. It's not as bad as like other products I've used. Let me just turn this down. As we had a quick screen test before, the screen is amazing. it's a very, like, for the price you pay for this, like, you know, 70 bucks, I guess it's in America. I'm really happy with this because, like, as I was saying before, the color looks really accurate. Like compared to like RG353 here, and then we've got a Miu Mini here. This screen is pretty damn good. Like I didn't believe Taki or believe the other YouTubers who were saying like the screen is good, but I might even say that the screen is as good as this guy here. I'm just trying to set up Mario World on down here, my RG552. Like this is like the, you know, the absolute best screen. The 552. Whoops. This one is like, you know, this is better than like some Neo products, I'd say. But like, this is like getting like 552, and then this guy, like, wow. That is yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Whoa. I don't want to erase that file. It's just yep. Right. So yeah, this is almost as good as my 552. Maybe as good. Maybe as good. Yeah, wow. Okay, so the 552 is pretty, yeah, it's pretty still pretty damn good, you know, because of the, obviously because of the resolution. But this screen on the RGB30, I don't know where the hell they found this screen, but this is a really nice screen. Yeah, really nice. I might start playing this more than my 353, because I really like the 353 as well. And even this guy, wow, yeah, this is pretty damn good. Well, wow, is my yeah, the 353, it actually looks a bit washed out. Yeah, it looks a bit washed out compared to this screen. This is by far the best screen on like a budget console I've seen. Let's check that out. Wow, definitely better than the Miu Mini Plus. Miu Mini Plus, it's like it can be quite sharp compared to the other one, compared to that one, but the color's a bit off. Maybe I tuned it wrong or something in the menus. But this one, out of the box, the colors are fantastic. The sharpness is there, like pretty damn good compared to my 552. Wow. Yeah, the screen is good. The screen is damn good. Okay, let's just have a look around here. Okay, so maybe let's talk about the shape and the controls a bit more. So the D-pad, it's a bit lower down than other consoles. Like it's not as low down as the Miu Mini Plus. Like it's got like a lot of travel. This one is kind of like and on Anbernic, I feel like they're a bit more tougher. So on this one, you can really pivot it really easily with your thumb like this, whereas other ones, like especially the 552, it feels a bit hard when you do that. And actually I quite like that. Let me try playing a few fighting games after this to see how the diagonals work, but right now I'm okay with this. Not had any issues with the other game, with the shooting game that I was playing. Let me just kill this guy, this Kiss Cooper. So I think it's actually okay. So I'm not getting any like odd input if I'm trying to do this, but also it does push down a bit more. Like if I'm holding down, then I try to move right a bit. Like Mario's not moving, isn't he? It's only when I sort of go go in that direction. So I think that's okay. I've not it's okay. Let's see how it plays. And then the D-pad does go down. You can see here, right? The D-pad does almost go flush with, if you push it down, it goes almost flush with the case. So that's a bit different to other consoles. Whereas this, this one here is quite hard. It takes a lot of force to push it flush with the case. The Miyoo Mini, yeah, I never really liked the Miyoo Mini D-pad, to be honest, because it's too small. It's too small. Whereas this one, it looks like they've just taken an Anbernic. Yeah, it looks almost identical to the Anbernic D-pad, but it's just a different material. It's made out of a different material, possibly a cheaper material as well. The select and start. Sorry, let's talk about these first. These face buttons. So they're fine. I mean, they're not sticking, at least at the moment. Well, we'll see about that later, but they're not sticking. They're not. Yeah, they seem to be okay. They're a bit harder to press, I'd say, than Anbernic. Yeah, they're a little bit harder to press. Size is good. Size is about the same. They look slightly bigger than the Anbernic, slightly bigger than Miyoo Mini. Should be, yeah, they look bigger than the 552. Look bigger than the 552 buttons, the ABXY. They are arranged in the Nintendo layout, so YXB, not Xbox style, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I love that they blacked it out, like it's full blackout, like my 552. I don't like these. I don't like these where they put the colors on the buttons. Never really like that. Okay. Oh, we've got 9 people here. Let me just check the Discord. See if there's anyone talking. Oh, first question about ergonomics. Yeah, not great. Yeah, screen is great. Yeah. So JCR, yeah, thanks for commenting. Yeah, I think I need more time with it, but like when it naturally sort of went in my hand, I felt like my thumb was. I think I can get used to it, but I think my thumb is not like, yeah. I need a bit more time with it, I think, to say definitively, Mr. JCR, but I think it's due to the that. Just blow that hair off. Yeah, and there is one thing, right? I have been. Just give me a moment. I have been playing on this guy a lot recently, which has the baby grip. So obviously, like this is going to be way better than any of these consoles. But this, I feel like you do sacrifice a little bit of comfort for the portability of it, the small form factor. But let's play a bit more just to see how it goes. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't talk about the triggers. Yeah, not really. Oh, the triggers. So I like these triggers better than the 552 anyway. These triggers are not good. They're sort of they just work. They're just there. And also these triggers, they're too close together, and they because of the vertical format, not great as well. I never like these sort of they're okay. I mean, they're usable. Everything's usable up here, but then this kind of feels quite good. Feels good. How does the Ergo compare to the MM Plus? Okay, yeah. So I think out of all of these consoles that I have here, I think the MM Plus has the worst ergos in my opinion, because for me it doesn't go down into your palm enough. It's too small. I'm playing it. I'm exaggerating here, right? But I'm playing it like with the tips of my fingers. And if I had a Miyoo Mini normal, I think it would be even worse, because I'm playing it with like this, and it feels so unstable. It does feel really unstable. If you just give me a moment, right? I do have one more console. Just give me 30 seconds. Yeah, okay, I'm back. This is the console that I actually play with on a daily basis. I have this in my bag, my work bag, and this has the same triggers as the 552 style, like that clicky style. And I think out of these, actually, obviously the NES has the best triggers, but this one, like, the triggers are pretty good. Like they're more like a they're not clicky at all. I think Taki did like a teardown and they put like some sponge on these rather than having a mouse click. And I think they're all right, actually. These triggers, I can see myself, being able to press them a lot if there was some, I don't know, Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 1 where you need to chop the block. And you might be able to do that on this, so it's not too bad. Okay, anything else? So L1, L2, R2, R1 up here. There's nothing on the back, nothing on the sides. Select and start these sort of similar buttons to these. Oh, I've just quit the game. And they're fine. I mean, it's out of the way. They click, no problems at all. No problems at all. The sticks, the sticks are they're the same as anything. They're the same as the 552, same as the 353. The KTR has hall sensing sticks, but it's okay. I mean, they seem fine, seem usable. Let's just try. I want to play some Tetris because I want to see the screen. We could play Tetris on the DS. That's a good idea. Any questions? Just give me a shout and I'm happy to answer anything or try anything out. If I have the games on my SD card, you're welcome to request a game. Let's put the sound up. So one thing that this has is stereo speakers, which is very cool. I do like that. It's not sort of hit me yet, but yeah, we do have stereo speakers. Oh, what's going on? Okay. So I probably don't need to see the top screen when I'm playing this game, but I mean, let's just do it for the novelty. Let's turn the sound up a bit. Okay, so the speakers are not even on maximum, and they are getting quite loud, which is pretty good. Oh god, what's going on there? So the screens are probably a little bit smaller than a real Nintendo DS, but this is quite playable. It's not, it's not too small. Like, I can see what's going on in the bottom screen, and if there was something actually useful in the top screen, I think it would be okay. Oh god. What the hell am I going to do with that? You can't. Can I hold? I don't know the button to hold. Right, so I can feel myself holding this like together like this, like pushing it together more than I usually would. So it might actually, and you can see my hands are like down here, my fingers are down here. I think this might be the way to hold it, like using my pinky finger maybe, just to hold it up a bit, rather than, you know, doing this. So that might be able to fix the ergonomic issue which I experienced like when I just picked it up. Whereas on the smaller console, you wouldn't be able to do that. So it's trying to find the right way to hold this. So far so good. Obviously I'm in a sort of streaming situation as well, so I've got like I've got like the camera here, and then I'm speaking into the microphone, so it's you know, it's not ideal, but I think this is okay so far. Let's go to Tetris. Okay, let's try something else. How do I quit this? I press both of these. So it's running, well, I can't see, that's really small. That text is really small. So obviously Drastic is the standalone version that Gelos uses. So I can see the battery's running down a bit. I've used 25% already, which is seems a bit quick. Let's try something else. Let's try an NES game. So I'm not obviously not very good at NES games because they're all bloody hard. Where's Super Mario Brothers? What was somebody saying? Can I just stretch it to the 1-to-1? That could be interesting. Whoa, what's this? Okay, let's try this. Whoa. This might be the way to play Mario. Oh, I lost my guy here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I said it before, but the screen is very good. The screen is good. Obviously NES is going to play fine on this chip. It's the RK3566. Shouldn't have any problem with this. Yeah, let's get that. So the speakers do get really loud. So I'm not even on the max, and it actually vibrates the case a bit, which is a bit annoying, but I mean, you're never going to have it that loud. Has anyone tried to run Saturn on this? Oops. I'd imagine, I think that Saturn doesn't work too well on the RK35XX. Sorry, the RK35, what is it? 3566 CPU. I don't think it works too well. Like, I got a feeling that you won't be able to play like Knights or Sega Rally. I mean, you're welcome to try it, but And also, I'm not sure this is the best system to be playing Saturn on because of the screen. Let's try something else. I mean, you're welcome to try it. And I think Jealous does have it in there. Let's just give us a wipe down. So the operating system is Jealous, so let me just give you a tour of that. What did I say about... Okay, yeah, so we've gone over the controls. We've talked a bit about the screen. It's on 100% brightness right now, so that's as bright as it goes. There's nothing that interesting. I mean, this might be interesting, but it's not. I don't have a TV or a monitor near. Volume up, volume down, reset, power, they're in good places. I think the volume and power buttons are in great places. They could have maybe recessed the... Oh yeah, they did. Okay, so the reset... That's a nice touch, actually. The reset button is a bit smaller, a bit less... it's a bit shallower than the other buttons, so you don't accidentally press it. The power button's a bit more raised. That's a nice touch from PowKiddy. On the bottom you have two USBs. You have a USB for power and data, I guess, and then this one is for your I think it's for another controller. I should try this actually, because I usually have a problem with headphone jacks where they're a bit noisy. Let me just plug some headphones in and then we'll see. I can use my headphones from here actually. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to see if the 3.5mm output is noisy or not, because on my other consoles, 3.5mm is actually rubbish. So probably the best one might be this Miu Mini. The 3.5mm jack on 353 is rubbish. It's got some noise on it. 552, it's rubbish. Even the Ioneo, it has some buzzing on it. KTR1, same, got some buzzing on it. So let's see if PowKiddy have see if PowKiddy's 3.5mm jack is any good. Because it's actually really annoying that you can't just plug in some of the headphones in these. So far so good. I'm not hearing any noise. Let's see what happens. Oh wow. Okay. So the 3.5mm jack on the RGB30 is fantastic. It's maybe not fantastic because I can hear a little bit of noise through my headphones, but it's certainly better than the Anbernic effort. It's not very noisy. It's more like a Retroid. I found that Retroid, the 3.5mm jack was it was okay. It was usable. This is about on the same level. Like there's a tiny bit of noise through the through there, but it's not bad. It's certainly, if the game volume is up, I don't think you'll be able to hear that noise. Okay, let's play a bit of DoDonPachi. So basically, I think that this console is made for these. It's made for this this type of game. Because look at that. I mean, it's awesome. Oh I keep forgetting about that guy. It's been a while since I played DoDonPachi. But yeah, this is fantastic. Like this is really nice. This on this screen. Wow. Oh my god. I used to play a lot of these games and I was much better, but I am not great at this game now. Oh yeah, as you can see. But yeah, this is the perfect... If you like shooters like this, DoDonPachi, you need to buy this console because that is a brilliant use case for this. The screen size is amazing for this for the rotated screen. Okay, maybe let's see if this... Okay, let's try a fighting game because I want to see how the D-pad performs. So let's go Street Fighter Third Strike. Oops. So probably not the ideal use case for this, but let's see this. If you were to check the sort of screen size, it does actually measure up to be not too bad. Okay, I'm going to try and do as many fireballs as I can. Okay, so I can feel that the D-pad is not optimal for fighting games. It's all right, but it's giving me like a little not a blister, but I can feel it's a bit more harder than the other ones. Like it feels a bit harder against your fingers as another console, as the other consoles. So if you were playing fighting games all day, then you probably get a blister with this D-pad. But the fireball movement seems pretty easy. Dragon Punch movement, oops, seems okay. Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch. Kick, Hurricane Kick, Hurricane Kick. Okay, so, oops. Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch, Dragon Punch. Dragon Punch. Yeah, it's okay. I can feel myself getting a bit of, not a blister, but it's a bit more harder than the other D-pads. It's not bad, but a little bit harder than KTR 1 anyway. It's harder than that one. I think this might be... It's a bit like this actually. This is a bit hard as well. But I feel like the D-pad is slightly better on this. For fighting games anyway. Fighting games might be a bit better. This looks great. Look, we'd love to see some GBC. Okay, so GBC games. Oh, that's something else as well. I put a fingerprint on the screen. GBC games. So I don't know any GBC games, but do you have any GBC game you want to see specifically? Adam? Oops. Any GBC game you want to see specifically, Adam? Okay, I'll choose something. So I don't know. I never had a Game Boy Color, so I don't know. I don't know what came out. Oh my god, there's so many games here. Denki Blocks? I know Denki Blocks. Donkey Kong Country. Game Boy Color version. Yeah, I've never played this version of Donkey Kong Country. This is kind of weird. Whoa. Okay. Well, I feel like Donkey Kong moves a bit quicker in this game than the SNES version. Oh god. I lost my Kong. I need to get my Kong back. Oh, I lost my Diddy Kong that time. Oh, you become the rhino. You become the animal in this one. I missed that secret, but I did it on purpose. Okay, this is really weird, but I think it scales fully, right? It scales to the full screen. Let's just check. Integer scale. Yeah, I could do that to make it go right to the full full screen core provided, I guess. Is this the optimal? Oh, I just went back to that same level. All right, let me try something else. But I think that's what you wanted, right? The full screen experience, Game Boy Color full screen experience. Okay, let me just try something else. What the hell am I playing here? Oh, I know how to play that. I'll play this. Okay, so let's go. I think you can set it up so it scales it every time, but so integer scale, then integer overscale is what we want. Because that cuts off a little bit on the edge. Okay, so this looks pretty damn good. Yeah. So it's cutting off a little bit on the edge, but it's probably not too bad. Fantastic, thank you. Okay, no problem, Adam. This looks really good. You do miss, I guess, a couple of pixels, but like on this game, on some of the games, I guess it doesn't matter. So I used to play this game a lot on the Atari Lynx. But I never played the Game Boy Color version of this. GB I should... Okay. Let me just check if I put any Game Boy Advance games in a moment. But yeah, this looks pretty good. It doesn't cut off too much on the edge here. So I think you could play Game Boy and Game Boy Color quite well on this. You could even stretch it. I think it would be okay. Let me try that. Yeah, even if I turn that off and then if I did the the unspeakable, if I did the unspeakable and made it 1-to-1, it doesn't. So this is full. This is a stretch, and it's not bad. Oh, have I? How's the Lynx and Specky look on this? I don't have any Specky games loaded, but I do have Atari Lynx. Lynx is going to look a bit weird, I think, because I think the Lynx was a bit longer. The screen was a bit longer on the Lynx. I love the Lynx. It's one of my favorite. It's because I used to have one when I was a kid, so I do have a soft spot for the Lynx. I'm just going to finish this level and then we'll switch to Game Boy Advance just briefly because that was a request from Adam. But then Luke, I will put some Lynx games on after I get these 2 Klaxes. Oh no, that's the last one. Okay, let me put some Game Boy Advance. Let's see if I've got any Game Boy Advance games. Okay, so yeah. Okay, here we go. So what should we play at Game Boy Advance? So I used to have a Game Boy Advance, but I didn't play that many games on it. Crazy Frog. Yeah, did you Luke? Did you have the Atari Lynx 2 or the 1? I had a 1 and my brother had the 2. Yeah, that was one of my favorite consoles. So this is a integer scale, right? Oh, come on, yeah, me too. Yeah, long boy. Yeah, it was a long boy. I think GBA is... I'm going to have to say that the KTR one obviously is the best for GBA because it has a 3x2 screen. But I'm biased because I have one. Can you jump? Oh, yeah, let's press A to jump. Okay. I think this is okay for. This is not bad. The screen really, yeah, it really is something else. Long boy, yeah, long boy. Yeah, that's true. Lynx batteries did not last long. I always used the men's adapter. I was always sitting next to the power when I was playing mine. So GBA, yeah, no problems with speed. So I think everything I tried today, there's really no problem at all. NES, GBA. It's only when you get up to like the Dreamcast and N64, I think you'll have some performance issues with this console. And obviously you're not playing PlayStation 2 games on this. PS1 should be okay. Whoa, I just died on that nitro. yeah, you shouldn't have any problems until like Saturn, of course, as well. So maybe we'll come back to the GBA if there's any GBA game requests. But I do have Atari Lynx on because I love Atari Lynx. Let's check the... Where is it? Okay, yeah. So I will play California games because you have to. So I think the Lynx was quite... it's going to look really good, but the black bars, you're going to have some black bars. Yeah, so I'm not sure that the Lynx is a... Like, if you love Atari Lynx, maybe it's better to get one of these. But you're not losing much screen size, so I guess if you like... yeah, I'm not sure about the Lynx on this device. The screen size is practically the same as a 3.5-inch normal screen. But yeah. BMX's got-to game, yeah. Oh, of course, I messed it up straight away, don't I? Do you know what? I'm going to reset. Oh, what happened? Did I press the rotate? I must have pressed the rotate button. Oh yeah. I did. Sorry, I had to do that because I messed up the first jump. Oh, I messed up this as well. I didn't get the 21 points. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm under pressure here because that's my excuse. I'll try to get as good as James at least, but yeah. I gotta make that jump. Oh, that was lucky. I gotta make this jump, right? Yeah. Yeah, I made it. Okay, so I'm good. I'm as good as James. Okay. I guess try and make that. Oh no. So obviously, oh shit. Obviously Atari Lynx is also going to play perfectly on this machine. But with the black bars do spoil it a bit. There was some talk about if you were able to mess around with the aspect ratio, custom aspect ratio, you can actually push the screen up. Maybe I should try and do that. That's a way to sort of get some, like if you don't like looking at the screen sort of in the middle of the console, you can actually make it move up a bit. If you go, I think it's this one, right? If you push up the screen with these settings, you might actually be able to fiddle around with that and make it go up instead. So then instead of having a big black bars on the top and bottom, you can just have one big black bar. So then the screen is more in line with the controls, like it is on a kind of like on a normal console. Okay, let's just have. Oh, okay. Here's another question. Does the device get overly warm? No. So do you know what? It does get warm actually. It does get more noticeably warm than something else. Because they put the battery against the CPU, didn't they? So the main part where it's warm, I'd say, is so this side's okay. This side's cold. This part is cold, but I'd say it gets warm like to this. If you imagine like I'm drawing a box here, between my fingers, that's where it gets warm. This side is okay, but this is where it's getting warm. Like from here to here. Like this area here. It's not like this where it gets quite hot because it's a Windows handheld. And for me it's okay. it does. I did notice it actually when we were playing some GBA games. I hope that answers your question about the temperature. Maybe let's try something else here. Let's try a Nintendo 64 game because it should work. But I normally, whenever I've tried N64 on Gelos, I've always had problems actually. So I'm just going to try the default settings and see how we go. It sometimes just crashes for me on Gelos. Oh, so that's good. Okay, I'm going to turn the FPS on. Okay, so there's some frame drops already. Okay, so this is actually slightly better than I expected. This is actually pretty good. This is actually pretty good. Yep, no problem. I can't pronounce your name, sorry, but no problem at all. I hope that helps you in your purchasing decision. Okay, so this is handling Mario 64 very well. I'm going to try and get the first star. Do. Oh god. That guy. This is very playable, very good. Full speed. Let's just get those coins. This is yeah, this is brilliant actually. This is brilliant. There's no like audio stuttering. Whoa. There's no FPS drops. This is damn good. This kind of makes me want to play whoa. Play Mario 64 again. So something good about this is it's more like when I'm using the foam stick and the buttons at the same time, it's kind of comfortable. It's better than this. It's much better than this. Like this, it's if I'm like this, it's yeah quite comfortable. I feel like this is a good N64 machine actually. What? Whoa. Oh no. Oh, I forgot how you do that. It's been so long since I played Mario 64. Oh, I give up. I'm a loser. I'm a Mario 64 loser. I'm not a Mario speedrunner. But yeah, it's really, the speed is good. Speed is pretty damn good. Okay. Let's get those coins. Let's wait for that ball. Let's go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, I've forgotten how you kill this guy. To put that buzz. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me try that in a moment. I'll just kill this guy. Let's just try that in a moment. You need to throw this guy off, right? To put bars on, set scaling, aspect ratio, you can define where you want to put the image on the screen. Okay, let's try that. Aspect ratio, custom, X position. So I need to put, I want 640, is it 640? Yeah, 640, there we go, 640 by 480. And then, oh, okay, I see. Oh, I need to get the calculator out, don't I? But yeah, that is possible, isn't it? So I'm just doing a 1x resolution there. I don't know the calculation for the 720 across. But yeah, that would be the way to do it. Oops. Because it's a 720 by 720 panel, right? So I need to calculate that. I guess it's something like 540 or something, isn't it? It's probably not, but it would look something like this. Yeah. Okay. So that's how you push the screen up to the. Oh, I got it right. Okay. Thanks for the calculation. I didn't know that was a guess actually. But yeah, that's what it looks like with the screen pushed up. And there was, yeah, I mean, I guess you can put some overlay or something on it, but I kind of like it like this. So the screen is in line with what you're looking at. Let's just turn the FPS off. I think it's pretty good. Speakers are good. Speakers are good. Something I don't like about the speakers is it does vibrate the casing. So yeah, that's a bit rubbish. Yeah, so when I'm playing N64, it is getting a bit hot, especially on the so on that side. Even this side is getting a bit hot now. But as I said before, it gets hotter. Like it's a little bit offset, but it is getting hot on that side. I'm just going to pick up the start, and then we're going to call that the end of the stream. So this is a great place to end the stream. Okay, so Mr. Yeah, Adam, thanks for the tip about the black bars. That's exactly what it looks like. And thanks a lot for tuning in then. Let's leave it there. I hope that gives you a good idea of what the RGB30 is. Yeah, I think I quite like this way of setting the screen. Actually, you probably have to do a bit of math in your head, but to get everything scaled correctly. But I think that's a good tip if you want the black bars, all like that. Okay, so thanks a lot for tuning in. We had about 10 people tune in, so it's pretty good. Check out my other videos, of course, and if this helped you with your decision on the RGB30, then I'm glad to be of help to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.